What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. And if you like this video, make sure you give me a like so that more dividend investors can see this video and help them with their dividend portfolios. So I just posted a video yesterday about rich uncles, and I did take a huge hit. So I'm going to post that video right up in the corner right now or in the next few minutes. So watch that, and that's going to be my first test to see how I do as a dividend investor. It's mostly about the discipline and how I'm going to be challenged as a dividend investor to have the patience and the discipline. So in that video, I actually have a quote in the beginning that, well, as that you can probably take a screenshot with and put it on your phone, or remember that quote. It'll help you as a dividend investor with discipline. So Musashi is a one person I love with his quotes, especially when it comes to discipline and everything. So somebody asked me a question about Delta Airlines, if it's a stock. So I'm going to do a stock analysis and dividend analysis, and we're going to look up a recent article about them suspending their dividend, because I'm pretty sure it did happen. Let's look that up real quick. So they suspended their dividend, basically. Of course, clickbait. All right. So basically, they have suspended their dividend. Okay. They've suspended all share repurchases. The company did not say anything about the dividend. So announced a quarterly dividend of 55 cents a share, payable on April 9th to shareholders as of March 19th. So basically, Boeing suspended their dividend, Ford did, and Marriott International did. McDonald's suspended share repurchases several weeks ago, blah, blah, blah. So let's look at some other articles that confirm it. So on March 20th, sees revenues down 88%. So here's another article on Bloomberg that they suspend their dividend. So let's look at the stock and dividend analysis real quick. So here's how Delta is looking right now. $22.69. In the past 5 years, it's kind of at a standstill a little bit, up and down. But let's look at its financials. Obviously, it's down. I mean, they lost a ton of money. So it's in the billions. Revenue is in the billions. It's been up before this thing happened. The revenue has been up. So I like those three trends right there. 6.46 net income increased, net profit margin, cost of revenue. Everything's in the green in here. So, and then this is in the green. So let's look at all this. The revenue's down, net income's down. I mean, I've read some articles that they're losing millions of dollars. So here's the thing, okay? A lot of these companies, this is what I've noticed, especially smart businessmen, what they're going to be doing is they'll probably be antibody testing people before they get on there. They're probably going to be temperature checking. They have these special robots that I've seen in the hospitals where they pretty much do UV lights everywhere to zap anything and everything. So that's something that's important. Disinfecting it. I mean, these guys are smart with Carnival and basically all these cruise lines. I mean, they know what they're doing. They're going to say, yes, governor, no, governor, yes, CDC, no, CDC will not do this. We'll follow your guidelines. So they're going to follow very strict guidelines to keep their businesses afloat. So let's just look at the overview. Okay, the past 5 years. Let's compare it, how it's done against the S&P. Obviously, it's lower than Southwest Airlines. Look at JetBlue. They're way down. I'm not going to invest in those guys, to be honest. But I know Buffett did, but I have a feeling, don't be surprised if Buffett buys them again. So let's look at the recent push against the S&P. So it has been beating the S&P before it took a huge hit. Once they start flying again, that's just going to go whoop, It's going to go right up probably. So let's look at their dividend history as well. I love going on NASDAQ.com where it shows the dividend history. So it went from 20 cents to 30 cents to 40 cents. Now it's going to take probably, I'm not a financial expert and stuff, but I'll show you after I discuss this dividend and its dividend payout what I'm going to do. And thank you again, Matt Ramey. I like your model on there. I'm going to post that link on there in the comment section, and I'm going to try to get it in that corner over there as well. The Matt Ramey business model to make monthly dividends. Him and I collaborated, and we text each other and stuff. And he's a very sharp guy, very strong website as well. So he has that image on his website with the Matt Ramey model. So this is going to help me in the long run. I mean, these guys are smart businessmen. They know what they're doing. People are going to want to fly. People don't care. People aren't social distancing. I mean, you go to Walmart, how many people are wearing a mask? How many people aren't wearing a mask? I mean, but I think, businesses like these, college football, a lot of these organizations, they're going to say, yes, governor, yes, Fauci, yes, so-and-so, yes, we're going to do this, and this, because they need to adapt in order to survive. So they're going to have to work around things, and they're going to have to go by the guidelines. I mean, you're seeing recent articles in bars that they're looking at having the undercover people checking to see if people are social distancing. And what I find interesting is the Swedish epidemiologist, the way that they look at the herd immunity. They basically said, follow these guidelines. The curve's going to go up. It's just going to happen. We're going to try to get herd immunity and this and that. And it seems like the people in Sweden are actually listening and following the guidelines. Unfortunately, in our country, in the United States, people aren't really following the guidelines, which could cause a spike. Again, I'm not we don't try to get technical or medical, but they're going to, companies like these guys, they have to be so strict. They're going to have, cameras. They're going to be watched everywhere, because this is airplanes and cruise lines are huge vectors. A vector is kind of like a carrier or something that harbors something like viruses. So it's a huge vector for infections to carry. And, once there's more, you'll notice that when there's articles that they're finding close vaccine, or, some articles saying that these animals, these monkeys weren't reinfected and stuff, their price per share starts going up in a lot of these companies. And, I just think this, if you're a smart businessman and you have people that believe in investing, you're going to do fine in the long run. So that's the thing that's, very helpful with being a investor or investing in very strong companies. And I do believe Delta Airlines is a very strong company. You just saw when I just showed you some of the financials, everything was in the green before, this issue happened with the bug. So I feel very strong about these guys as a company, and I'm going to continue to buy low. And then once everything starts getting back to normal, I'm going to switch, which I'm going to jump to my M1 Finance account real quick. I'll do kind of like an M1 Monday, mini Monday today. So I'm going to jump to M1 Finance. On M1 Finance, let's look at some of my shares I have. These guys are taking a hit a little, but they'll be back up. Unilever, I love these guys. But let's go to Delta Airlines. They're down right now. Royal Caribbean's up. Look at that. It's a little sky high right there. So these guys are down. Eventually, they're going to get back up. But the good thing is, people are starting to adapt and go from there. And I see these guys in the long run having serious potential. I see Royal Caribbean coming back pretty strong. And, if you're a smart businessman, you're going to adapt and you're going to start making some changes and everything. So I see the potential with these guys coming back strong in the long run. And, this will be good. I just see a lot of potential. Boeing will be back eventually. Disney will be back. But, I need to take advantage of these guys being so low. So I probably will need to change the percentage of distribution and everything. Same with Ryman Hospitality Properties. Look, hospitality, of course, that's going to take a hit. So, these guys are down. Iron Mountain starting to adapt. It's actually really cool. I think I'm going to do an article on these guys about how they're starting to adapt to the changes out there. But, Delta, they're going to really help me in the long run. I feel really good. Seagate's strong. Fastenal is looking pretty good. Bank of America will eventually rebound. LTC will help me with my monthly dividends as well as SPHT. So pretty excited with those two. These two I really need to, actually these right here, I need to start getting rolling because that everything's down right now, and I need these monthly dividends to start kicking in to really start funding my dividend portfolio. So that's one thing that I really need to look at is these ones right here. This is like pretty much a fund that gives off like a decent amount of cents per share. So it's kind of like, it's like a bond. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I start racking up like $100 a month just from these monthly dividends, I mean, imagine how fast this will go. But imagine from, Boeing and Delta Airlines, I start racking up more cash, and then the wheels start spinning even more. That's when things start getting exciting. So, that's the nice thing. If I go to my portfolio, earned dividends, $66.81. So this is starting to roll, actually. So this is getting exciting. It's starting to, the earned dividends are starting to roll, and the compound interest is starting to kick in. Once I get to probably 10,000, and I do believe, again, I'm not a financial advisor, I do believe that Delta Airlines will help me get to 10,000 with the dividends, reinvesting and everything. Same with Royal Caribbean. I think their dividends will help me in the long run. So I feel very confident in these guys getting strong. I at least want to get one share in Boeing. But, this is what I want to do. This is my goal. And I feel very strong that Delta Airlines will help me in the long run get to $10,000, and then I start rolling and getting to 100,000. So there's a lot of potential. I mean, I have about $94,000 to go, but the Death Star will start racking up. If you guys are new to my channel, I do have an affiliate link if you're interested in signing up with M1 Finance. I do get a small commission, but this will help fuel the Death Star from going. So if you're interested in being a part of, the Dividend Warrior channel, and you want to sign up and use my affiliate link, go right ahead. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm not going to be angry if you don't. Same goes with my Fundrise affiliate link. If you're interested in Fundrise, go ahead and click my affiliate link. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'm not forcing you to do that, but I post these videos on these stocks so that I can show you how I'm doing. That way you can maybe integrate a new philosophy or add certain things to it, or, oh, I didn't even see this stock. So this is why I post these videos. It's not about, me puffing in my chest, look at how much money I'm making. And I don't believe in charging people. I think that's kind of ridiculous that people charge people to look at their portfolios. I'm doing this for you guys and to show you how I'm doing and to kind of empower you guys. I was empowered by people, posting videos, and I'm so glad I switched my niche from nursing and fitness to investing. So you'll notice it looks like I'm not even getting any people joining, but I'm losing people from nursing and fitness, but yet I'm gaining people from dividend investing and investing. So, it's the pendulum is starting to swing, and it's starting to swing more on the investing side. And a lot of you guys that are in the nursing and fitness community that are interested in investing, thank you for staying, being a loyal subscriber. I know this is a total change for me, doing powerlifting and doing reviews on products, protein products, and NCLEX passing. But this can also help you generate passive income in the long run. I mean, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I have a disclaimer in all of my videos, but thank you again for being very loyal subscribers and looking into dividend investing and passive investing, because I believe, as myself working as a nurse, that if you just have a 401k, I don't believe that's enough. So that's one thing that I want to emphasize. Have multiple sources of income. We don't have retirement pensions anymore, but you can treat your dividends as a retirement pension. So that's kind of the goal. So thank you guys again. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. And make sure you get a like so that people can look into this video and see if Delta Airlines is worth it, or some things that they can look into, or they can see the financials of that. So, all right, you guys have a good one, and have a safe weekend. Take care.